Hello there. Just listening to the Jim White show this morning, or at least the start of the show, and the question being posed is, are Manchester City, the current team, the greatest team of all time? And I'll just give you my two pence here. If you saw the quick post I did yesterday evening at half-time in the Madrid City game, you'll know where I'm going to come from. But this question is being asked in the main on the back of last night's battering of Real Madrid. And it was a battering. Now, granted, there's no issues on that front. But what I would say is, what you had last night is you had a Madrid side that is a good side, not the great side that they were. They're bossed by a great manager, one of the best they've had, who, for my money, whose tactics were awful, especially first half, when the game really got away from them. 2-0, I think it had gone. It should have been, as I said last night, probably 4 or 5-0, maybe 4 or 5-1 if you give them the Cruz goal, which was a fantastic shot, but it's a speculative shot from 30 yards, so they can go in or out, however it may go. But Madrid offered nothing else in the first half whatsoever. And for a team that's won it as many times as they have, that's the Champions League or European Cup as it was, you would have expected much more. As I said in that piece yesterday evening, what you had there is you had 5 or 6 defenders, reasonably good defenders for Madrid, not as good as they've been, but reasonably good, against 3 or 4 attackers for Manchester City, who were all brilliant, a couple of extra midfielders from Manchester City, who were all brilliant, all quick on the ball, all able to take passes, to make space, to find space, they're just really, really good. They're really clever footballers. All of them are comfortable on the ball and passing the ball. And Madrid just sat back and said, come at us. Just keep coming, we'll keep you out. Just keep coming, we'll keep you out. So you've got 5 or 6 reasonably good defenders against what amounted to 6 or 8 extremely good attackers. If you sit back on 6 or 8 extremely good attackers and say, keep having a go, keep having a go, keep having a go, I think we can keep you out, well, you're going to be found wanting, and you're not going to keep them out. And so it proved. They lost 2 goals in the first half. It should have been 4, 5 or 6. The goalkeeper made some fantastic saves in the first half. It should have been 4, 5 or 6. It really, really should have been. So I don't think you can look at Man City and base how good they are based on last night. What you can say, as Pepe's saying at the moment, consistency has been absolutely fantastic over the last 3, 4, 5 years. It really, really has. And they're up there again this year for everything. You know, they may win 3 cups, and they may well win 3 cups. I mean, Manchester United are trying to block them for one of the cups. And all I would say is, as I said last night, for all the Champions League and the FA Cup, on the face of it, look like possible penalty kicks this year. Football has a habit of throwing up surprises. You know, United are playing in a derby. Anything can happen in a derby. The Champions League final, okay, Inter don't look that good this year, but they can score goals and they're well capable of keeping goals out. That's what Italians do. In a 90-minute game, anything can happen there. So, yeah, they might come away with some trophies this year. Well, they've already got one. The Premier League's in the bag. They might come away with 2 or 3. And it's been another great year. And they're a great team. An absolutely fantastic team. They're one of the best teams. They're definitely one of the best. But I don't think we can say they're the best team we've ever seen, especially if you base it on last night's match. I really don't. Let's see them win the Champions League first. And then maybe let's see them win it another 1 or 2 times in the next sort of 5 or 10 years. Not that I want them to, as a United fan. But let's see if they do that. And if they do that, then yeah, we can possibly say they are the best. But at this stage, I would suggest not quite just yet. But that's my thoughts. Your thoughts, just put them in comments down below. I'd love to hear from you.